there I had to work in agriculture, like outside the ghetto. They were marching us every day outside the ghetto to work for the day with the rakes, and they didn't feed us very much there. We were hungry, we were starving, it was very dirty, the conditions. There were lice, there were bed bugs, we couldn't take showers, but we could walk around in the ghetto. At least we were not enclosed. We could walk around in the ghetto ourselves with guards all around. And I saw my father once in a while. He was in a different barrack, and he worked, so I could see my father sometimes. Once we had to go, and they called the whole ghetto out. We had to stand outside on a pier. They wanted to do a count, and on an open field, and they were old people, younger people, about over 40,000 people there. So you can imagine it was impossible to count them, 40,000 people. They had to go hundreds in rows and to be counted. It started raining out. It was cold. I think it was November, and a lot of people passed out. Hundreds of people dropped dead and passed out. They were frozen, they were hungry, and we thought we all would be shot because we didn't know why we're standing there, what happened. Like from 4 o'clock in the morning till about the next day, about 48 hours, we were standing outside in the rain, in the cold. So the Gestapo tried to count people, and everybody was worried we would be shot, and we didn't know what happened, why they're doing that. And after about 48 hours, they marched us back to our quarters. It was supposed to be a count. Then a lot of sicknesses were there, typhoid, diphtheria. My father got diphtheria there, and we didn't know it first, so I shared some food with him from the same dish and from the same spoon we ate. And diphtheria is very catching, and most people died from it. But I never got diphtheria, and my father survived it too. Then once a transport came with a couple of hundred children to Theresienstadt, and they were crying, and they looked dirty, and we heard, and nobody heard from them anymore. And then we heard they were taking them into the showers, and these children came from Auschwitz. They knew about the gas chambers. They didn't want to go in the shower, and they said, oh, they were so dirty, they're in showers. Then they sent them, a couple days later, they sent them away again in a transport, and all the children got killed. I guess they went to Auschwitz back, and they all came in the gas chambers. Then in 1944, the transport started going to a working camp. We didn't know where. They sent people into working camps. Also in Theresienstadt, there was about 9 people were hanged on the gallows because they tried to smuggle a letter out to their family, and they got caught, and they were hanged on the gallows. We saw it. We went back there a few years ago, and we saw the gallows still and everything where they were hanged. Everybody saw it. So My father came in September, I think it was on Rosh Hashanah Day, in the transport to a working camp.